It's a cold one today, boys and girls. So today we're gonna try to button up the front end on this bike. It's been sitting here for about 2 weeks now. Can you believe that? I've been lazy. 2 freaking weeks. Get you guys on the tripod over here. Today the plan is we're gonna secure everything. I'm gonna have to make a modification to the fairing. A little bit more. Boy, is it cold. Heater. Put the heater over here. Facing me. Alright, so this is what we got so far. This is all loosely installed. I believe that's permanent already, but I'm going to double check everything. I'm going to be replacing the shift linkage with the purpose-built shift linkage. We're going to be doing this here, my engine guard. It's got this bolt that came with the fairing. I'm not a fan of it holding up the engine guard. It shouldn't be too long of a video for you because I'm not going to be explaining too much. Now that I got the bike on lift, I can actually see how dirty it is. It's pretty dirty. This is my shift linkage. This is all from Crossthread Cycle. This is... It's not a good match, but I'm not going to go back with this one. This is my factory shift linkage control arm. I had it powder coated black because nobody sold it in chrome. So this is going to go in here. Like so. This is going to be going on over there. Oh, my heater just died. Ooh, that's cold. Wow, that's cold. Gotta have Mr. Buddy. My buddy. It is wicked windy out here. That's the old shift linkage. 10mm bolt. You just unscrew that nice and slow. Now we're gonna match this up with a new one. We're gonna line these holes to the best that I can see. And then we're gonna put new nuts and bolts through it. What I'm doing is I'm lining up these holes to that there. And this one to this here. So that's gonna be perfect, just like that. I'm gonna take a wrench, lock this all into place. That one too. Purpose-built motorcycles, the only one that I could find that has any shift linkage for a dyno with forward controls. I think it's not so tight. I think just my hands are so cold. I'm gonna get that more or less. We're not gonna button it too much down because just in case I need to adjust it a little. So with that shift linkage, you're gonna get this here, nut and bolt, both Allen keys, and one just threaded one. I'm assuming the threaded one is gonna go right into the back here because that's the only thing that doesn't require a nut on the back side because that there is threaded. Now we're gonna clean out those threads. Put some Loctite on this, get that on there, lock up the front one. So I can adjust that shift linkage where I want it. Cleaning out the threads with a new bolt. Probably not recommended. Don't do what I do. I'm only a YouTuber that doesn't know his ass in the elbow. Call me out in the comments. Go ahead, hurt my feelings. It's gonna go into there, just like that. Get the 3/16 Allen. It's on a little ball swivel. Torque specs. Follow your torque specs. This is the no one. You probably don't need to put Loctite on this one because they come with like a nylon bushing in there that helps keep the locked into place. But I'm gonna put a little bit of blue Loctite in there because, you know, it's a dyno. Blue Loctite here. Before I do that, I actually got to put the washer on here. I was just goofing around with this, but there's actually a little washer that goes on the back side of this. That goes on there. So now I want this shift linkage to be as straight as possible. If I put it on the outside, it's going to be crooked. So I put it on the inside, it's straight. So I'm going to go with it being straight, like that. I'm going to put this nut on the back here. What a simple install. Can't get any easier than that. Get a wrench back there to lock that into place. Wrong size wrench. I don't know where this little guy came from, but let's see if that's the right size wrench. Oh yeah. Half-inch wrench on the back side of that. Now we're gonna lock this into place over here. This one's lefty tighty. This one you gotta go lefty to tight it. I knew that. There we go. That's the look I'm looking for. Here's a new one. I might have to adjust that later on, once I get the bike on the floor. See how I like it. This guy out. They actually recommend no Loctite. According to their instructions, they do recommend thread anti-seize. No need for thread locker here. We recommend using anti-seize on all bolts. On the nut, that's what it recommends. I'm not a fan, honestly. I would much rather put Loctite. 25 foot-pounds right there. That's the right one. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to keep my lever, so I'm going to lock that into place. Because yeah, that looks about right. I wish it would be a little lower, but I can't because the new lever doesn't have the curve like the old one. I'm gonna set this up to, we'll go 35. Take this out, add a little blue Loctite. I like this gel Loctite. It doesn't make a mess and go everywhere. Lock this guy into place. I'm gonna keep the extension on here. Not a good idea. Typically don't want to use less extensions the better, but there you go. Future Pete here. Wow, that's bright. That better? I don't know. Anyway, guys, this is the end result. I did the other side pretty much the same as I did this side. This is what the final result. The shift linkage, that's as low as I can go with it. See that? On first gear, it barely touches. I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't touch that, but it's just about touching that. So because this shift linkage doesn't have like the curve like the old one, let me bring that up. Here's the original one. See how it's got this curve? This curve would allow you to lower the shifter a little bit more. And the Crossthread cycles doesn't have the curve. It's a straight shaft. That's something that you're gonna have to be mindful of, is that because it doesn't have the curve, it does sit a little on the high side. Passenger side, or the right side rather, where the air filter is. Don't mind the mess, because I've been cleaning the air filter, and then once I start cleaning, I start other things. I got metal polish. I've been trying to clean like the these things and the wheels and all that. But anyway, this side you do have to watch out for the if you got forward controls on your dyno, this brake arm right here that goes to the oh, what's that? The master cylinder? I forgot what it's called. The reservoir, the brake arm reservoir. This arm, with this Crossthread Cycles brake arm, so it doesn't quite fit right unless you put a washer in here. And what that does is it spaces out this arm this way just a hair so that it clears the mounting bracket for the. I want to show you how I ended up finishing my engine guard. I ended up getting a grade A bolt. I ran it through the engine guard, the Advanblack bracket to secure the fairing, and on the back side here, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, I ended up punching out that old nut that came on the that came welded on the bracket, and I added another nut on there because it was a different size. And this ain't going nowhere. So all in all, I'm really happy with this. I was actually surprised that the old one actually never came out on me. It was kind of weird. This looks like it shifted on me a little. Maybe I need to retighten that. It looks like it's aiming down. I'd rather have it straight or slightly aiming up. But yeah, that's the way it goes. Ugh, getting old. But other than that, I've already taken it for a ride. It looks good, feels good. I like it. I do have a ride review coming up. I already did it. I don't know if I'm going to redo it. I think I'm going to redo it because it was my first ride of the season, so I was a little excited. But overall, I'm really happy with it. I also had this powder coated. The old shock covers, I had it powder coated to match that there. Right? Huh? Give me a thumbs up for that one. And then let me show you my Kuryakyn Trigger pull levers. I ended up cutting them. It came out really good. I didn't really smooth them out too much, and the powder coating actually came out pretty good. They did leave a little pits on the powder coating, which I am not a fan of, but it took them so long I wasn't gonna have them. I wasn't gonna bring it back, and I wasn't gonna have it redone. Anyway, guys, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, because Scooby here said so.